Uh-oh, one of the world's most popular Call of Duty supporters has come out seemingly in favor of Trump. And I'm sure, as you know, the internet is probably totally taking it as a normal disagreement. Who are we kidding? They're doxing him, pulling his financial records, going berserk, leaking his DMs, harassing him, having complete meltdowns because one random guy said, "Hey, I don't buy into your gender ideology." This is what happens when you secure the bag like Nicmercs did, who has a kick deal, and decided he no longer will ever have to worry about money. He won't have to worry about sponsors. He won't have to worry about anything. And he said this in an offhanded remark, and the entire internet has been filling their diapers for the last 2 days over this.
Nick, the transphobe struggling against the trans game. There's no such thing as trans people. That's something that you created. So have fun with your little dreamland, but that shit's not even real. Let me break it down for you, right? Penis, dude.
Yep.
Vagina, girl, done. Come in here with that fucking.
I don't really think that, you look at some of these replies, right? By the way, this tweet got 100,000 likes. Okay. This is what everyone believed until 5 years ago. 5,000 likes. He's not wrong. 2,000 likes. Oh God, a normal person. Where's the lie? I'm going to start watching his streams now. He's 100% right. You can wear dresses, take hormones, do surgeries, but you can no more change your sex than you can change into Napoleon or Mars. Then, of course, the trans mafia, obviously, he's not wrong. Let him cook. So, again, most people, agree with this. But then you get into the mafioso. You got people who are doxing him, linking his. Now, he doesn't live here anymore, so I'm not too worried about it. But, oh my God, he got a business loan. That invalidates him. Did you guys know that Nicmercs got forgiven a loan despite being one of the most successful streamers on the platform? Dude, I didn't agree with the PPP loans, but I told everyone around me that they should get them. Why shouldn't you? The freaking LA Lakers were taking PPP loans, during the lockdowns. I didn't agree with printing the money, but I'm going to take mine. You'd have to be an idiot not to. And oh, by the way, during the lockdowns, you still have to pay your employees. So that's what PPP loans were actually for. It wasn't for people in need of money. Those were the free checks that they were sending out every week so that people didn't get used to never having to work. Oh my God. He's DMing. So now we have to leak his DMs. You see this? I don't give an F about you. Save the children, Lamaud. What are you talking about? Get this through your head. Trans is nothing more than a mental disorder. People are leaking his DMs, right? Double chin, the trifecta, unlucky. So he's DMing people who are criticizing him and dunking on him, and they're so totally unbothered by it that they're leaking the DMs. And you have this guy. Oh, again, all these people are leaking. Fearbuck is a channel that he's just an engagement farmer on Twitter or whatever. But he puts this out. Again, 55,000 likes. This is the regular status for people. It's time to start fighting back about this nonsense. Look, I don't agree. Look, you shouldn't be dunking on trans people or being mean to them because they're trans. There is a very small percent of the population that does have gender dysphoria. It's a real thing. But that's very different than trans TM, where this nonsense where it's, 25% of the high school population is identifying as LGBTQ now. It's nonsense. And people are calling for him to be suspended. So Nicmercs could say stuff like this and worse on the platform and not get suspended? Why would you want him suspended? Oh, he's homophobic and he's a piece of ass and y'all still enable him. Why? Because he said, let's see. We have a Father's Day one day. We have a Mother's Day one day. We have March, Bi Health Awareness Month. March, Trans Day of Visibility. April, Asex Day. June, Pride Month. And he said, give them an inch, and they took a mile to that reply. It's madness at this point. What's wrong with that? So basically, Nicmercs sounds like he's a conservative, or he's just, he's not even a conservative. He's just like a normal dude. a normal human. Pronouns in the bio, effing loser. I mean, everything's true. Again, he secures the bag, so he doesn't have to worry about these idiots canceling him. I have no idea what he got paid out by Kick, but I'm sure it's in the many millions. And good for him. He earned it. Nicmercs shared his thought on President Trump versus Biden. This guy Biden is a moron. He can't even speak. That's why they're really mad.
But Trump hasn't been all perfect or 100% there
Nobody
either.
is. Nobody
The way
is.
he talks is childish and immature. No, I agree he's better than Biden, but both need to retire.
I don't know about the both need to retire thing. I don't think he's as gone as Biden. But I do agree that, it is hard sometimes to take a president, for real when they're talking the way that the way that he talks. But look, there's a rawness to the guy, man. He's being real. So fuck it, man. At least you see what you get, The other guy, looks like he's fucking programmed. He doesn't say anything up there, bro. He's just blibber blabbering. I was say,
good impression.
Japan, friends, ice cream. Shit my pants.
Pretty good impression, actually. I thought I was listening to Joe Biden there. Of course, then it spawned a million. Again, Nicmercs is fine. He's fine. Kick's not going to ban him for having an opinion. Kick barely bans PEDs, for crying out loud. Kick's not going to ban him. He secured his bag. He doesn't have to worry about it. All right. And by the way, he's just, and just so I can point out too here, he was only responding to someone who was spitting hate at him. Just so we're clear, right? Nick did not go out and offer up this opinion unsolicited. Somebody came into his stream and called him transphobic, and he responded to that, which he is allowed to do. Now, I don't know what his deal from Kick was. I'm sure it's an amount of money that I will never understand or I'll be able to conceive, okay? But he's allowed to have his opinion. I would guarantee you that many top streamers don't buy into this ideological BS. Again, Nick's not saying to go harass these people or to be mean to these people. He's just responding to people who are being mean to him. Well, it's another round of transphobic comments. Who cares? Do you guys not know that there's freaking Russian destroyers in Cuba right now? Do you not know that our government is stealing billions of our dollars to send to Ukraine or Israel or more billions to Palestine? Do you not care about any of that? We care about 0.03% of the population's getting their feelings hurt because a complete stranger on the internet doesn't validate their mental delusions. That's what we're worried about. We're living in the most privileged time in history that people are getting this butthurt about it and spawning hundreds of articles about this guy saying, look, you want to come up in my stream because and call me transphobic? Well, then I'm going to respond in kind. That person went in there and wanted a reaction. And remember, Call of Duty actually removed his skin from the game because of that. Because all he said was, stay away from the kids. Remember, that's all he said. If we go back a year ago, this guy was the darling of Activision and Call of Duty. He had his own skin in the game, literally, that people could buy, and I don't know if he got a percentage of that or whatever the deal was. All he said was, they should leave the kids alone. That's the real deal. That's all he said. 100% nothing wrong with what he said. In fact, it got 84,000 likes. It's time to stop letting these ultra tiny vocal minorities control us and control the things that we say and control the things that we do. Why do you think I ride so hard for Rumble? That's why I tell people, hey, if you haven't yet, download the app. Download it on your phone right after you watch this video, or on your tablet or on your TV, and and support free speech. Because there's going to become a day where, YouTube does not allow me on their platform anymore. I upload my videos first, by the way, on Rumble. And there's much less ad revenue there right now, but that won't stay the case forever. But I give that platform preference because they aren't going to ban me for saying something. It's the same thing with Kick. Yes, Twitch will. YouTube will. Absolutely. But Rumble won't, and Kick won't, and X won't. And these platforms all have a long way to go in terms of monetizing for creators. But the way that they can monetize for creators is when viewers support them. Like, I live stream on Rumble every single day at 5:30 Eastern. And I don't care where you prefer to watch 99% of my content, right? If you watch all my videos on YouTube or Odyssey or BitChute, that's cool. But please watch my live streams on Rumble. You know, just for watching live streams, have the app. You know, support your favorite creators on platforms that support free speech. Because you see all these unhinged people who are doxing him, and you know, they're like, oh my God, he said Trump's good. He didn't really even strongly support Trump. He just said he likes him better than Biden. And that, my friends, is the real reason that these lunatics hate him. And now they can't control him anymore. So good luck to you, Nick. Best of luck to you, bud. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like on it. If you haven't yet, please do subscribe or follow wherever you're watching, and we'll talk to you again real soon.